Praise the Lord. Now, please, let's be seated. We have 15 minutes to the crossover, so I'm only going to greet the church and everyone listening across the world, and I'll say just one or two things. And then I will wait for the pastor to come and pray for me. You know, when he said, those looking for this or that, those who want to give their life to Christ, they should come forward. He can pray for them. I was hoping they would say, those who are seeking for second term also should. Well, I won't be able to go through the protocol list, but I know my wife and children are here. You know, when I came in, right on this pulpit, the pastor asked, where are your people? Where's your wife and the children? Well, I left them at home because we were running late, and I was chilling with my people in the garden, and they thought I was enjoying my life, and I wasn't going to go to church again this night. So by the time I got inside, I said, what are you people doing? They were speaking the language I do not understand, so I just got in the car, and when we got here, my ADC told me that they've gone to pick them and they're all coming. So, well, thank you so much for making the crossover tonight. Well, let me first of all say that the end of my first tenure as your governor is right around the corner, but I must express my deepest gratitude to you for giving me the opportunity to serve the good people of Oyo State. Like the pastor said, 2018, I think I was here about this time. It was also a crossover service. And had a covenant with God. I prayed here for God to make me the governor, against all odds. Because we didn't have, we were not at the local government level, we were not at the state level, we were not at the federal level, but God did it. God answered the prayer that I prayed in this very church. So I do not take for granted the support. It's one thing to win an election. It's another thing to have the support. You've given me your support. That is why this administration has been judged successful. So the past 43 months has seen us go through some of the things I discussed even here about accelerated development of Oyo State, 2019 to 2023. Now we're moving to sustainable development for Oyo State, 2023 to 2027 and beyond. So I want to sincerely say thank you for your support thus far, and I do hope that just like you did 4 years ago, you will do it again in few months. 8 weeks. In 8 weeks, we'll be there. There's one important thing that God laid in my heart that I have to say to the church. And then I will wish us all a happy, rewarding, and fulfilling 2023. I met with, just now, I was out with 2 of my children earlier today, Toby and Tayo. And I kept showing to them, we met people driving against traffic. And I kept saying to them that, well, there's one thing to hold the leadership accountable, but how about the followership? The leaders were not the ones driving against traffic, but I said to them that Oyo State will show a true example to the entire country about what the rule of law should look like. And it's a part under our sustainable development, and we will get there. It's a season for politics. We decided we're going to come in T-shirts just to demonstrate to all our people and the church that we are not different from you. And the pastor just confirmed it. That the leadership that any set of people get is a reflection of that environment, of the people. So we're like you. My own cloth is not made from iron, or it's not made from any other material different from the wool that your own cloth were made from. And the same thing for my family and the rest of my team. I spoke to the leaders of faith in this state, and they told me, look, we're not for same faith ticket. We don't want Muslim ticket and all of that. And I advised them, I said, look, we've had 8 years of Muslim pastor ticket. Tell me what the Christendom benefited for those 8 years. If you convince me that faith is an issue of leadership in Nigeria, then I will go with you. I advise them, get your own charter of demand, interact with everybody, and let them make commitments to you that we will do this and we will do that. Once we have that commitment, if they refuse to do it, we will put it in their faces that you committed to this. So I wish us all God's guidance over the next 8 weeks as we take this important decision, because the decision you take in that single day, we will live with it for another 4 years. You took a decision 9th of March 2019, and that is the decision we have stayed with up until today. So on that note, I want to wish all of us a happy, rewarding year 2023. God bless you. And the pastor will pray for me, and the prayer will also be answered. Thank you.